December 17th, Tuesday, Mathew 1 to 17. Today's Gospel passage speaks of the genealogy of Jesus Christ. It is perhaps one of the most avoided texts in the Gospel. But those 16 verses of the genealogy in the Gospel of St. Matthew contains a treasure and mystery of the legacy of our faith. Matthew started his Gospel by enumerating the forefathers of Jesus, because his primary audience were the Jewish people. For them, genealogy is very important. At once, the Gospel shows Jesus as the son of David and Abraham. Therefore, Jesus has the right to be the heir of the throne of King David. One of the finest things that we learn from the genealogy is the message of hope. St. Matthew's version of the genealogy contains a number of controversial, disputable, doubtful, notorious, and tarnished personalities. There is a person who had to face a lot of doubts and struggled with the promises of God: Abraham. There is a person who was known to be a cheater: Jacob. There is a person who disguised herself as a prostitute and seduced her father-in-law, Tamar. There was a Gentile woman whose tribe had its origin in incest, Ruth. There was a Gentile prostitute who had given refuge to the fleeing Jews, Rahab. There is a woman who was abused by the great king of Israel, the wife of Uriah. There is a king who was struck with leprosy for disobeying God, Uzziah. There is a king who was cursed that none of his descendants would ever sit on the throne, Jeconiah. Well, the list is large. But this long list of controversial people ought not to discourage us. The more one gets closer to Mother Mary and Jesus, the greater will be our purity and holiness. The genealogy of Jesus thus gives us the great message of hope. Wishing you a good day, Father Paul, CSSR from Kerala.